Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Hydro. Welcome back to the channel for a brand new Modern Warfare video. Now, as you guys know, update 1.13 literally just dropped, man, and I do this every single update now where I give you guys my 5 class setups that I use pretty much on a daily basis, man. But if you guys didn't know, there was actually a brand new part of this update where they actually added 5 extra class slots to your created class. But like I said, me personally, I only really use 5. Eventually, if I do branch off into other weapons, then I might do a top 10 best class setups, but just for right now, we're just going to be going over my top 5, like I said, that I use on a daily basis. Also, the brand new crossbow was just added to this update, so I'll have a video on that soon. If you guys want a video with the crossbow, make sure you guys drop a like. Let's see if we can hit 30 likes on today's video. The last 2 videos broke 30 likes, so let's see if we can do it again. And as you guys know, we're on the road to 10K, man. We're super close. If you guys are brand new to the channel and enjoy the content, make sure that you guys hit that sub button. That would be greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's jump right into this video of my top 5 class setups in Modern Warfare. If you guys have other class setups that you guys do enjoy, make sure to comment them down below. But this is, you know, obviously just my opinion. They are not necessarily the best in the game because, I mean, like I said, everybody has their own opinion when it comes to class setups, but these are just my top class setups that work the best for me. Starting off with the PP BIZON, and you guys know this thing is my absolute baby, bro. Basically the gun that I use majority of the time. And here is, of course, my usual class setup. We have monolithic suppressor, 8.7 steel barrel, rubberized grip tape, sleight of hand, and then we also have no stock, as you can see. The PP BIZON, man, it's just such a good gun, dude. Not even because of the attachments, but just in general, man. It is such a long range SMG that's so accurate, and it has a high ammo capacity, dude. It's everything that you could ask for with an SMG, and that is absolutely why I love it, dude. And these attachments just make it an absolute laser beam from anywhere and basically make it the go-to running gun class setup when it comes to Modern Warfare, especially on maps like Shoot House and Shipment, dude. The new Shoot the Ship playlist came back, so if you guys are looking to have a great class setup for those 2 maps, definitely try this out, man. Trust me on that. Alrighty, guys, so next up we got my MP5 class setup, and basically for this one, there's a lot of ways that you can go with the MP5. As you guys know, I did a very recent video on a very versatile MP5 class setup that's very good when firing from the hip, so I'll put that class setup up on the screen right now, and also a little bit of gameplay that goes along with that. But basically what that class setup does is it allows you to basically shoot from the hip very, very accurately, and if there's somebody that is literally directly in front of you, you can count on killing them because of firing from the hip. So that gun is optimized for that. However, this class setup is very balanced when it comes to the stats, and this is a class setup that a lot of the pros use. So basically what we got on here is muzzle brake, Ranger foregrip, the 10mm 30 round mag, stipple grip tape, and the FFS close quarter stock. As you guys can tell, this gun is super accurate, and basically the only thing that declines a little bit is the fire rate, but of course that's not going to be too big of a problem because when it comes to regular maps in Modern Warfare, you guys know that they can just be super long range or super up close and personal, so that very high fire rate at maybe some long range situations that you're going to have to use this gun, it'll definitely help out with that. Alrighty, guys, now next up we got, of course, just the regular M4, man. Now next up, guys, of course we just have the M4, man. You guys, you know, probably the most overused gun in Modern Warfare, but hey, it gets the job done at the end of the day. There's many ways that you can use the M4A1, and if I'm being honest with you, this isn't the class setup that I use all the time. However, majority of the time I do use it, and when I do use it, it is of course very much effective in all aspects of gameplay: short range, medium range, long range. It's very low on recoil. It's just an all in general good class setup. So as you guys can tell, what we are running is monolithic suppressor, the Corvus custom marksman barrel, commando foregrip, 50 round mags, and the stippled grip tape as well. Basically what all these attachments combined are going to do is lower the recoil and make it a laser beam from super far range. So if you guys are that type of player, well then hey, that's definitely something you guys can do. So if you guys are kind of the type of like sit back, relax, take your time with your shots player, then this is definitely the class setup for you. Now if you guys want more of a rushing type M4 class setup, this is easily what you guys should put on. Tac suppressor, FFS 11.5 commando. Delete these 2, except you're going to want to put back on stippled, obviously no stock, and then you guys are going to want to put on, you can either go with a Viper reflex or a GI mini reflex. It basically works either way. Me personally though, I just like the GI mini reflex a lot better. And as you guys can tell, it looks super funny, but that is the SMG type M4, man. So if you guys are a type of Russian player like me, You can also use this, like, if you're talking like shoe house or shipment, then definitely the way to go for this. As I can tell, the mobility is just shoot straight up and everything else not so much. So next up on the list, man, we got my M13, aka what I like to call the Honey Badger, because if you guys don't know, the M13 is basically the Honey Badger from Ghost, and you can make it look exactly like the Honey Badger, but it plays so much like it, dude. Especially with this class setup, this is exactly what I like to use. Tempest Cyclone barrel, no stock, obviously, stippled grip tape. For the ammunition, you want to put on the 300 blackout, and then also a commando foregrip, and then boom, basically, as you guys can tell, you got one of the most overpowered Russian class setups in the game, you know, aka the Honey Badger, dude. So it's an absolute tank. Definitely out of all my class setups, this is the gun that I use the least, but at the end of the day, man, if you know I ever just want to have some fun with it, not taking the game too seriously, definitely the way to go for that. I personally just don't really like the M13 because it's kind of just like all the other guns at the end of the day, and there's so many other options. However, guys, our last and final class setup, definitely what I believe to be just so overpowered, dude. I got a individual class setup coming up on this soon with some pretty nice gameplays for you guys. This is my Kilo class setup. Now, as you guys can tell, it looks like a beefy LMG, and pretty much the reason for that is because we have the 100 round drum mags on here. So if you guys are a rushing type player with the Kilo, well, I got a different class setup for you when it comes to that Kilo, but for this Kilo, this is the just basically mow anyone down in your path, easy nuclears, stuff like that. Other than the 100 round mags, what we got on here is commando foregrip, monolithic suppressor, GI mini reflex, and stippled grip tape, man. Disregarding the mobility and control and how fast you're going to be able to move around the map, the accuracy and range do definitely replace it when it comes to that. Like I said, I got an individual class setup coming up on this here pretty soon, so make sure that you guys keep an eye out for that, man. But yeah, guys, those are basically my 5 class setups. Well, 5, technically 6, because I gave you guys a separate M4 class setup, but other than that, man, as you guys can tell, we got the PP BIZON, MP5. I gave you guys 2 M4 class setups that you guys can optimize, the M13 as well as the Kilo. So as you guys can tell, I'm a very simple player. You know, I really don't tend to go too far out when it comes to guns like the FR556, the Odin, the Scar AK Ram 7. When it comes to SMGs, I don't really go with the P90, Uzi. I mean, even the MP7, I don't touch any of these, to be honest with you. So I'm a very dedicated pub stomping player, and I just I mean, there's really no point for me to use any other guns. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I'm going to throw up some gameplay at the end. Probably of the Kilo, to be honest with you, because that's what I've been using a lot recently. I'm having so much fun with that, dude. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like. Let's see if we can break 30 likes on today's video. That is what we did with the last 2 videos, so thank you guys so much. And subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new, of course. And basically with that out of the way, I'm not going to waste any more of you guys' time. I know you guys just want to click on this video for the class setups. Don't lie. But hey, I mean, if you enjoy the content, might as well drop a sub. Why not? Alright, anyways though, boys, peace out. Enjoy update 1.13, if there is anything to enjoy for that matter, and peace out. Why is it so hard to find people?
Oh my god.
I just ran around the whole entire map and only found 2 people.
Your shit is on the nigga and none of the bullets hit him.
Enemy at the bazaar.
Oh my god, yo, this gun melts.
What? What the heck, bro? Come on, man. One in the... I dirty haired that nigga though. I ain't even gonna lie.
Enemy at the crossroads.
This shit claps. Damn, bro, niggas. Why these niggas? Bro, I never played team deathmatch with niggas who can't, bro. That is wild, bro.
Hey, at the end of the day, it's modern warfare, bro.
Get that earlier today.
Oh, get collapsed, dude. Got a UAV.
I'm coming back, but bro, I'm playing like some
Whew.
Hold on. Yeah, nigga upstairs.
Damn, bro. I ran out of ammo. Got him with my C4. GG's.
Oh my god, are you kidding me, bro? Man, I'm playing.
Oh, damn.
Negative like. Bro, I got 11 kills, bro. I got 11 kills and 26 deaths, probably, bro. That's how I feel, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh.
I'm in that bit in the boot. All of my bitches, they booty. All of my niggas, they zoot. I'm on the Molly and booty. I'm on the Molly and booty.